Hey guys, welcome back to Bourbon Buds. I'm Jerry. It's my buddy Brian, a friend of the channel, longtime friend, fellow paramedic and emergency room nurse. Worked with several years ago. It's good to see Brian again. Today we're going to review the Early Times. I know everybody's been reviewing these recently. I actually happened to get my hands on a black cap. Thank you, Seth and Tasha Campbell, for donating the black cap for this review. And then, of course, the Brown-Forman juice, Early Times, and then the Sazerac, the new bottle, label, and juice. So I will try my best to be open-minded with this review because, I have watched several reviews.
Me too, and not very many favorable ones.
The Sazerac bottle is getting beat up pretty hard. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to taste all three of these bottles, and we'll talk about them as we go, and then we'll give you our honest opinion. So we're going to start off with the old Brown-Forman black cap.
I'm pretty excited to try this one. I have not had the black cap, and everybody says it's wonderful.
And it's certainly got a awesome nose. It's very rich to begin with. And these Early Times are bottled in bond, so they're minimum 4-year age statement, 100 proof. Again, Brown-Forman bottle here with Brown-Forman juice before it was sold to Sazerac. That's delicious.
It's pretty good.
I mean, I get your standard caramel and vanilla, but man, it's very, very rich. It's like that's a lot deeper than you expect. All right, let's move on to the Early Times Brown-Forman juice, however, owned by Sazerac at this point.
And this bottle has been available everywhere here recently. They're trying to get rid of this old stock, I guess.
Actually, the last I just picked up a backup bottle of this, and the store owner where I purchased it said that they are down to their last few cases. People are wanting to buy it because of the bad reviews that this one's getting. So.
I knew there were several on the shelf at Hy-Vee the other day, and a few at Total Wine here in town. What does that taste?
I got pretty similar notes, but just feels a little. I don't know if it just feels younger. Or it just feels just not as complex.
Try to turn this thing off. I want to beep it on you.
I am a pretty big Brown-Forman fan. I love Jack Daniels, I love Old Forester.
It's not Brown-Forman anymore.
I think the vanilla on this bottle is a little flat.
I told you once before, Early Times was like one of my favorites when I first started drinking, but it's definitely fallen off since I've tried some other stuff and some other heavier proof stuff. But I've had some differences between the bottles, I think, more than as this one tastes. Like you said, maybe just a little flatter than some of the others that I've had.
Some of the reviews I've seen have talked about the differences. And noticeably, we're going from a 1 liter bottle to a 750 milliliter bottle, and we're increasing in price. This bottle I bought over the weekend, a backup of this, was $18.99. So you can still find these less than $20. I'm not sure what Hy-Vee or
most of them $25.99 that I've seen recently.
So starting to creep up there. If you can find a black cap on an auction site, you're going to pay a couple $100 for it, at least, if you can even find them. And then the what was the MSRP?
$17.99.
$17.99. Okay, so it's not really going up in price, but
it's just a smaller
it's less
bottle.
juice, so I guess per volume it's might be a little increase in price, but all right.
Benchmark bottle.
Yeah, I have a Benchmark Full Proof and Benchmark Small Batch. Yeah, and that's
It's pretty much
exactly that bottle.
Yeah.
So.
Fresh.
And we did just open this bottle, so it is a neck pour. It hasn't had time to open up at all.
That's totally different smell. What is that? That's peanut? Nutty smell?
Like a burnt peanut.
Yeah, I think definitely has more of an ethanol taste, doesn't it?
It does drink a little hotter than the other two bottles, and they are the same proof at 100 proof. So yeah, the ethanol is
more prominent
standing out quite a bit. And I almost get a little floral note on it, which I'm not a big fan of. I'm trying to be real open-minded here. Just I don't want to be swayed by the reviews that I've seen on this already. But I can certainly understand why people don't like it.
It definitely won't be my go-to bottle now for sipping. This tastes kind of young, ethanol-y.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. When you use the same label, the same name, I mean, it's like driving a Porsche. You get in a car wreck, and they slap a $99 paint job on your Porsche, and once you drive it again, it's just not the same. That's not the worst bottle I've had.
No, it's definitely not the worst.
I could see people using this for mixers and what have you. I'm certainly thankful for the bottle. I appreciate Brian bringing this bottle for me. It will give me something to put on the shelf to compare with the others. We do have guests on the show frequently. A lot of times we have new guests that, we try to explain notes and palates and noses and proof differences, things like that. So it'll be nice to have this bottle to compare with the other one, and be interesting to see how everybody else likes it or dislikes it. But for me, just not a fan. If I had to rate the bottle 0 to 10, I'd probably rate it at just a straight 5.0. Just not really feeling much for me, but it's not the worst bottle I've had.
That's probably a fair rating, I think. Probably middle of the road.
Yeah.
For the price point and all that.
Yeah, it's still a bourbon at the under, bottled and bond, 100 proof, 4-year bourbon for under $20. So, I have a bottle of JTS Brown I paid $7.99 for, and I would compare those pretty equally, I think.
Yeah.
So.
I think I paid $13 for the same bottle somewhere, but yeah, it's probably in the JW Dant, kind of in the same kind of role there.
So, all right. Well, guys, that'll do it for the review of the Early Times Black Cap Brown-Forman Blue Cap, Brown-Forman juice owned by Sazerac, and then the new Sazerac exclusive bottle and juice. Let us know what you think of it. Drop a comment down below. Like and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate that. Share it with your friends. Check us out on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. But that'll do it for now. Keep on sipping.
Hey, drink responsibly, Allan. Hey.